Hello everyone, in this slide I will explain risk response strategies for positive risk and negative risk. It is obvious that risk cannot be negative always, it cannot be a threat always, it can be an opportunity also. Now let's discuss the negative risk response strategies. The first is escalate. Now what does it mean? If risk is identified and cannot be managed by its own, inform to the project manager and ask them to take the responsibility of managing the risk. Here you will not take any further action and note this down in the risk register. Okay. Next is mitigate, means to take necessary actions for the risk. Its meaning is to try to make the impact of risk less on the project. Okay. Next is transfer. Transfer the risk to the third party in case you are not able to manage the risk. Next is avoid. Eliminate the risk and its impact. This can be done by changing the project scope or by changing the schedule. Next is accept, means to acknowledge the risk, whether it can be the positive risk or negative risk. Acknowledgement of the risk is done. This is the simple meaning for the negative risk response strategy. Now we will discuss positive risk response strategy. The first is escalate, that I have already explained. If the risk is identified and not managed by own, inform to the project manager and ask them to take the proper responsibility to manage the risk. Okay, here you will not take any further action and this risk is noted down in the risk register. Next is enhance. Means to increase the chance of risk happening so you can realize the benefit of the risk. Okay. Next is exploit. Make sure that the opportunity is realized. Next is accept. Again acknowledge the risk, whether it can be the positive one or the negative risk. And last is share. Share the risk response strategy when you are not able of realizing the opportunity on your own as a team member. Okay, this is all about risk response strategies for both positive risk and negative risk.